So recently Pusha T comes out with the album. As a matter of fact, before we even get to that, like where for our audience, for our audience, people ask me this a lot of times. Okay, where did it go wrong with you and Pusha T? People want to know that. People want to know that.
So where it went wrong, because like he was there the whole time I was in prison, and when I came home, he came to my house and saw me. He came to the house, bought me some money. He bought me $20,000, right? And I was grateful for the money. I was so like to the point that I had plans for whatever it was he was going to give me. If you was to ask me, did I think he was going to give me more? I would have told you, yeah. Did he owe me more? I would tell you no. My wife used to always tell me, even before I even came home, when I came home, when I knew he was coming, she used to say, you shouldn't expect nothing. He don't owe you nothing. Right? And she used to tell me that. And that used to stay in my head because how me and her always was, and she know how I am, I always was the person that I go get my own. Like I don't want to depend on nobody for no money.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I want to do it. You know what I mean? So when I had got that $20,000, it wasn't enough for me to do what I needed to do.
Right.
Because I wanted to start a transportation company. So I ended up investing in the box truck when I first came home, and the engine blew, so I had to end up selling. I paid $10,000 for it. With the other 10, like I said, I'm just coming home. I need, I got a family, so I'm trying to do everything, to actually make up. And I ended up with $5,000 to my name. Right. So with that 5,000, I'm busted.
Right.
So, and already I'm coming home already with a bad vibe. When I'm saying a bad vibe, my whole mind frame, even with doing that time, is like I ain't really getting to concentrate on the aspect of coming home. I'm thinking I'm coming home and people was gonna already cater to the situation. You know what I'm saying? So I'm coming home like on some, y'all supposed to understand, everybody understand. Not knowing that people ain't gonna understand, they don't know the story. Like I'm thinking everybody gonna understand this, right?
Right.
So I'm coming home already with like bad vibes. So when he give me the money, I go broke. So I don't want to call him back and ask him for no more money. I don't want to say, hey man, I need this, I need that.
Absolutely.
So I'm trying to think of ways to make money. So I said, yo, I got this book. I'm gonna put this book out. I shoot a Facebook post out with the news article that says former Clipse manager ex kingpin strikes an unusual deal. That's what the newspaper said.
Right.
He shoots me a text and say, yo, you need to take this down. That's not the answer. That's not the way.
Right.
So I felt some way when he texted me. I texted him back and I said, yo, bro, call me. Don't text me that.
Right.
He calls me. So now I'm on the phone with him and I'm talking to him and I tell him, I said, look, I need to make me some money. Like I said, I don't want to ask him to give me some more money. Right?
Absolutely.
But I asked him this. I said, I want to put the book out. I said, because I think I can make some money with it. So he said, what is some money? So I said, shoot, man, if I make $60,000, man, I'm cool.
Right.
Right. And he said, that's not no money. So I paused for a minute. That's when it hit me. When he said, that's not no money, I wanted to say, so what you gave me wasn't no money. You gave me $20,000. So you telling me $60,000 isn't no money. $20,000 ain't no money. You know what I'm saying? But I don't say that. I don't say that. I let that go, right? And I say, and he said, man, my brother put out a book and he ain't make no money. Right. I said, yeah, that's cool if I find it then. I said, well, put me in a position to make some money. He tell me, it ain't no fast money out here to actually get how like it used to be and, all this and all that. But he's telling me everything I don't want to hear. I want him to say, okay, I have a job for you. That's what I want him to say. You know what I'm saying? But I started to realize as in conversation in it that he wasn't trying to go there. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to think, I'm like, man, what did he want me to do? Like you understand what I'm saying? Like, you want me to just keep working? Like, what is it exactly? Right. And so in the mix of that whole conversation, I say to him, you put me in because he had said something else that was like how he had to clean up stuff. He had to clean up everything. He had to clean up his image for, all this and that. Right. So I said to him, listen, I understand that. I said, but you got to understand this. When you made that song, you made that snitch song, and even though, it wasn't about me per se, I said, but the people in prison didn't know that. And that's when I told him, I said, yo, you put harm. I said, you put harm at my doorstep, but I still let that go. You understand what I'm saying? Yep. Like, bro, I'm out here. You know what I mean? Yep. And he basically wasn't trying to hear none of that, man. And it was a thing. This is the last thing he said to me. He said, when you put that book out, man, and it don't work, don't say I ain't told you so. We don't call him back saying I ain't told you so. Right? Yeah. We hung up. That's the last time I talked to him. Right. I goes inside. I heard that they're having a walkthrough at a club in Virginia, in Norfolk. Baxter's. That was the name of it. Right. I go to Baxter's and I'm standing outside the VIP section. I'm with 4 of my guys, and him and a couple more guys who I knew. Who some of them I introduced them to him. Right. I see all them over there, you know what I mean? And I'm feeling kind of weird, you know what I mean? I'm feeling weird because I'm saying like, yo, like, this is feel funny because I'm not getting no love. It's like, I'm talking about, I ain't getting no love from nobody. But now you got people who like still in shock because it's like they're seeing a ghost because it's the first time that they're seeing me. First club I ever went to since I've been home. So I'm like, damn. So finally I worked myself into the VIP section. And when I worked myself in the VIP section and they all see me, Pusha sees me and he takes his hand and he put it on his heart, like it's all love. Right. That greeting, it showed me that I felt because it was like all eyes was like on us, just to see like what's gonna happen. When I saw people like looking in the whole nine, I felt, I could be lying, but I felt that he had a certain image that was saying, well, like probably like talking about. Like probably like he didn't deal with me or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Yep. Like I just felt that in the room, because he didn't show me the love like how when he came to the house and gave me that money. So I kind of felt like he gave me the money to say, okay, here now just stay out of the spotlight. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If that was the conversation, if we would have had that conversation right there when he gave me the 20 grand, he said, yo, stay out the spotlight with this, man, and just chill. I would have said, yo, this ain't enough money for me to step spotlight. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I can't do that. You know what I mean? So we never had a conversation. We never had a conversation after that last argument, and that last conversation on what it centered around. We had no closure from that, and then this happened. So I made my mind up right then and there that I was going on Vlad TV. That what made me go to Vlad.
Right. Wow.
So I never ever found out nothing on what was his whole beef. I guess because I ain't listened to him, and I kept mentioning the book and said I'm gonna put the book out. Probably thinking he didn't know what was in the book or what. But then I ended up hearing in interviews that he was saying he was painting a whole another narrative on I told somebody this or did this. I mean, it was all just, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it was a whole bunch of, I looked at it, it was a cleanup, you know what I'm saying, for what he wanted to do. But that's just how I looked at it, you know what I mean? Right. Because I know till this day, which I would tell you and tell anybody, I was grateful for that money. I never told anybody that I was ungrateful for that money. Or never, still, I never said nothing ill will, playing with his name or anything. in no interview, even on Vlad. Like for a person to take something like that, it's not my character to even go out another man like that for fame. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
Absolutely.
my whole goal was I know how to sell a product. So if I know I'm gonna sell a book, I know what I had to do to sell that book. I couldn't go on Vlad and not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I had to, I mean,
right.
I would speak my truth. You know what I mean? Just like you were ready to say with the Brambleton song. I love the song. I love the song.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it was a dope song.
Yep.
Can I poke holes through it? Yeah, I can poke holes through it. But I'm gonna say this: he's speaking his truth. I can't get mad for him speaking his truth. If he feels that's his truth,
absolutely,
I can't be mad. That's why I say you can't be mad for me speaking my truth.
Right.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. So, because okay, so okay. Okay, so the reason why myself, I started even like because I heard about the Clipse and I liked the Clipse. I remember one time we was at a family reunion and you gave us a whole bunch of CDs, a mixtape CDs to take back to Minnesota. You know what I mean? To give off. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, like I love the Clipse, man. Like we pumping it everywhere. And I know it's a lot of people that's kind of in a boat where I'm at because I started like a Pusha and Clipse because you managed them straight up. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm like, okay, I'm rocking with these cats. You know what I mean? So I'm rocking with them for all these years. Then I find out it's like, okay, y'all got a problem. Now I'm at a standstill. Now it's like, I don't know what to do to it. I don't know what to do with his music. What would you say to somebody like me? Because I'm like, I can't even really, because I used to be like, oh, Pusha got this dope joke. Oh, man, yo, I like this song. But then when I found out, like, when I seen like some of the interviews and stuff, it's like now I'm just like, you know what I mean? I'm just chill. You know what I mean? What would you say to somebody in a position like me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, how are we supposed to feel? You know what I mean? Because I know it's a lot of people. Yeah. I know it's a lot of people in the same situation. You know what I mean?
Like, so it's like this, right? Like I got a certain friend, like I got a couple of friends who got a problem with another one of my friends, right? And I don't go to them. I don't pick sides. Like, but one thing I do though, I believe in what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong.
Absolutely.
This is how I just like. That's how I always been.
Yep.
Like, you know, and I hold on real quick. Yeah, so I go to both of them and I actually try to be a mediator and I tell them
right.
And I even tell them that I'm not picking sides, right?
Right.
But I had people call me and say the same exact thing.
Yeah.
And I tell them it don't take away from his music, right?
Right.
Because he's still a good rapper.
Right.
You know, he's still a good rapper. But this is the thing with that, right? When he went after Drake, right? When he went after Drake, he was so much up here to me, right? I even looked at him in a different light. To turn around and I heard that he's using our problem on his platform. It's like I lost a lot of respect for him musically.
Right.
Right. And to even want for him to dumb me down to my level, I look at it because I look at it like I'm a common folk. You know what I mean? I look at my bills and see what my bills do and you know what I mean? I monitor my car note, like, you know what I mean? I'm in that real world of that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, when I have certain guys come to me and say exactly what y'all saying, that they actually saying like, yo, man, I lost a lot of respect for T, man, because people look at it like you was a unit.
Absolutely.
Right? Yep. And So now it ain't the simple fact of because you know me and all that. You looking at it like it was a unity that you saw from when I first told you when I came on and said how people looked at the Death Row and the Wu-Tang and all them, Jay-Z and Dame, you know what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff like that. So, but just so happened that I'm one of the reasons of what made you like them.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So like if it was a thing of you first knew who the Clipse was and you like how they rhyme and stuff like that, and then you later found out, that my cousin messed with them, it probably would have been different.
Right, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But I made you like them. So now it's like, whoa, hold on.
Yeah.
now it's something that goes close to your heart from when you used to see me in the background and saying, oh, cuz made it. Oh, they got my cousin. For him to say, oh, he ain't messing with me, or y'all going through this. Now it's like, dang, I done told all these people that that's my cousin with and all this, and he ain't messing with him. Now it's like, oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna feel some way. You know
Absolutely.
Yep. The same way, I'm on I'm putting the book out, and now it's guys that I know that I'm cool with that actually roll with him. But they can't show me love. They can't show me love at all. I'm talking about they can't even press like on my story. They can't press like on none of my posts and all that. Because there's a chance of they might can't get in the club later with them. They might ain't gonna get the shoes. They ain't in the in crowd. You know what I mean? Because then he's like, oh, you know what I mean? Because people look at that. You understand what I'm saying? Absolutely. So now they actually picking sides without picking sides. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But I see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But they just can't do it. I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Is it right? No, but that's what they got to do. I mean, that's what they feel like they got to do. I still think someone probably go sneak and go read the book because they got to. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they're not gonna show the world that they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing of they're not going off of what's right is right and what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. They're not going on that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're going on who got the bag.
Absolutely. Yep.
Like you understand what I'm saying? With like a person like yourself, even though I'm your cousin, you looking at it like Pusha ain't gonna do nothing for you.
Right. Absolutely.
Like you can care less whether he speak to you or not. You can care less if you can go get him up on your show or not. You can still do what you got to do.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? So now it's easy for you to say, oh man, I ain't messing with that music. Man, he do my cousin like that. It's easy for you to say that.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? The same way it's easy for his friends who are supposed to be cool with me too to say, oh, I ain't messing with him. Because they don't need me. Whoever got the bag, you know what I mean? They're not even gonna tell him, they're not gonna tell him that he wrong in any kind of way.
Right.
Like that man can tell them, man, shoot, I think I'm wrong. I still think they're gonna say, "Oh no, you ain't wrong."
Nah, you right.
Yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? We call them yes men. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
But that's the thing. Me and my team, me and my friends, man. Listen, I would call. Like I got a friend that he from Bayside. His name Brambleton.
Right.
I called Brambleton up and I said, "Hey, bro," and I run a situation by him, and I said, "You think I'm wrong?" He'll tell me, yo, yeah, you did wrong the whole nine. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Or he'll call up and be like, yo, bro, man, you wilding. You know what I mean? That's what we do.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But now the same way as going back to me and him, I never knew that friends listen to other people without getting like, just say, for instance, he heard me say, I'm ungrateful. Man, he should have gave me more money in the whole nine, When you think there need to be a conversation?
Yep.
You know what I mean? I'm the kind of person that will have a conversation with you.
Right.
Like we can sit down and talk and actually figure it out. You know what I mean? But he just let me know that he don't need me. Right. He don't need me in no kind of way. I don't benefit him at all.
Right.
I don't benefit I'm talking about at all. So that just let me know what he think of me. You know what I mean? I don't think there's no time that he actually sit around and he think about me. Just like me. I don't sit around and don't think about him.
Right.
I mean, that is what it is. Except for
Yep.
now, you know, like I'm putting the book out and all this and all that, and you know, we got to promote and all that. But I don't think it's one of them things.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Because you don't need somebody, man. You can imagine all the stuff that a person is say and do and don't even care. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So